Community building activities are designed to help students know one another and work together. When you promote team building and cooperation among elementary school children, you give them the opportunity to develop their interpersonal skills with kids from other homes, backgrounds, and cultures. Apart from working as a team and establishing relationships, being able to build trust is important in school. And with the right mix of community building activities, you can prepare students for the new life ahead of them. Welcome to episode 89 of the Teacher Rockstar podcast, a place where tips and strategies critical to the new teacher are discussed. I'm your host, Steve Hiles, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to implement community building activities. Now, this is going to be a super short episode, but nonetheless, a very important one. But before we continue, we have the following messages from our sponsor. Would you like to jumpstart your classroom management skills? Well, if you're fresh out of college, a first-year teacher, a student teacher, or maybe you're a teacher returning back into the classroom, the Teacher Rockstar Academy course is for you. Gain the confidence, the skills you'll need to crush it on day one and beyond. So invest in yourself and enroll now at teacherrockstaracademy.com. That's teacherrockstaracademy.com. I promise you that this will be a most transformational experience. Imagine having access to educational products, instructional videos, top-rated teacher podcasts, and articles worth over $1,000 for just pennies a day. Wouldn't that just be awesome? And you know what the best part is? You get a free 7-day trial. So really, what do you have to lose? Go check it out. Take a look around. Go to myteachermembership.com. That's myteachermembership.com, and I will be adding more products each and every month. You're going to love being part of this teacher membership community. All right, let's dive right in. Why are community building activities important? Well, at the beginning of a new year, schools welcome new students and encourage their already known students to interact with them. Even teachers try their best to help new kids fit in the classroom and school system. However, there have been cases where some students kept to themselves. In other cases, new students have been bullied into silence and withdrawals, therefore losing the opportunity to mingle, make friends, and have fun. Inasmuch as elementary education is the primary level of actual learning for many children, it should be filled with games and activities that allow them to connect with other students and appreciate the school experience. In essence, the onus lies on the teacher to engage students in community building activities for kids that enhance social skills and verbal fluency. The right ideas come with the following benefits. Students in new classes are often eager to express themselves during team games. Every child gets to feel a sense of equality. The need for critical thinking is gradually developed during activities. Physical health is encouraged through movement-based activities. The learning environment becomes welcoming and supportive. Now that you appreciate the value of community building activities for elementary kids, let's discuss the ways in which you can execute these ideas. Try a STEM activity. Even though STEM, referring to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, is common during summer, you can integrate some of the interesting STEM activities into the classroom. Put the students into groups and give them some materials to create something, like a design, for example. Additionally, you could ask them to solve a puzzle or try to crack a code. Parachute games. Parachute games are another group of community building activities that encourage students to work together and depend on one another. Talk about your self activity. Ask the children to write something about themselves on a tiny piece of paper. Afterward, have them fold it neatly and drop it into a basket. Play a song and have a child pick one when the music stops. When the papers have gone around, let each child read the content of their paper and identify the child who wrote it. Now, are you looking to bring out the best in students in your elementary class? Consider including some community building activities in your classroom routine. Encourage each child to contribute something or get involved in one activity or the other. In time, you'll find that they've built strong and impactful relationships. Well, my friend, this brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you found a golden nugget or two from the information presented. Feel free to reach out should you have any questions or comments about this episode. And I want to thank you for listening to the Teacher Rockstar podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hiles. When you get a moment, visit my blog and subscribe to my newsletter for the latest educational research, best practices, and unadvertised free bonuses. Go to stevesclassroomresources.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe to us at the Teacher Rockstar Podcast. And if you'd like to support us, please feel free to share our podcast with others. Post about it on social media. Leave a rating and review. That would certainly be greatly appreciated. Thanks again. We'll see you same time, same place next week. And remember, my friend, you got this.